Who are impure people? What do they do? An impure person is not someone with dirt on the body. Impurity begins in the mind. Babaji says, a person whose thoughts are polluted will pollute everything they touch. Impure people wake up with comparison. They don't see their own path. They only watch others' journeys. If someone grows, they feel irritation. If someone succeeds, they feel restless. They smile outside, but burn inside. They speak sweet words, but their intention carries poison. They praise you in front and tear you down behind your back. An impure mind enjoys gossip. It feeds on rumors. It feels powerful by pulling others down. They don't ask, how can I rise? They ask, how can I stop him from rising? Babaji warns, such people cannot sit in silence. Because silence exposes their inner dirt. They often show off. Costly clothes, foreign brands, big talks, not because they are happy, but because they are empty inside. They create anger in others, confusion in relationships, and unrest wherever they go. But remember this truth. Impure people punish themselves first. Their sleep is disturbed. Their peace is stolen. Their mind becomes their own enemy. Babaji's final teaching. Don't fight impure minds. Don't argue with dirty thoughts. Protect your inner cleanliness. Because a clean heart is fearless. A clean mind is silent. And purity always shines, without noise, without show, without hatred. That is real power. Jai Babaji. People think silence means weakness. No. Silence is often the sound of a heart that is tired of explaining. When a man stops talking, it doesn't mean he has nothing to say. It means he has said everything, and no one listened. Babaji says, the deepest wounds are not caused by enemies. They are caused by those who live closest to your breath. A man doesn't cry easily. He learns to swallow pain, smile in front of the world, and bleed quietly inside his own chest. When his words are misunderstood again and again, when his feelings are judged instead of felt, his heart slowly builds walls. Not out of anger, but out of exhaustion. You may see him sitting next to you, but his soul has already walked miles away. Babaji reminds us, love is not about speaking more. Love is about understanding what is not spoken. Many relationships break, not because of hatred, but because of lack of listening. Not because of betrayal, but because of emotional loneliness. A man can fight the whole world, but when his own home becomes a battlefield, his strength turns into silence. Do not wait until he becomes cold. Do not wait until he stops caring. Because once the heart decides to withdraw, even God needs time to bring it back. Babaji says, before asking why someone changed, ask how many times they were ignored. If you love someone, listen to their silence. Respect their pain, understand their unspoken tears, because silence is not the end. It is the last warning of a heart that once loved deeply. Jai Babaji. Does the soul take revenge? People often ask, if someone hurts me deeply, will their soul be punished? Will the soul take revenge? Babaji smiles at this question because the truth is subtle, not dramatic. Babaji says, the soul never takes revenge. The soul only keeps accounts. Revenge is the language of the ego. The soul's language is cause and effect. When someone cheats you, insults you, betrays you, or breaks you from inside, nothing immediately happens. That is why people think there is no justice. But Babaji says, justice never comes with noise. It comes as life itself. Every thought, every intention, every action is a seed. The soul records it, silently, neutrally, without anger. If you hurt someone knowingly, your soul doesn't punish you. It simply creates a lesson for you to experience. Not as suffering always. Sometimes as loss, sometimes as fear. sometimes as restlessness, sometimes as repeated failure, sometimes as loneliness, even among people. Babaji says, the worst punishment is not pain, it is confusion. A confused mind, a disturbed sleep, a heart that never feels peace. These are signs of unpaid soul debts. And listen carefully. The soul never targets who to punish. It corrects what needs understanding. That is why good people sometimes suffer, not as punishment, but as purification. And wrong people sometimes succeed, only until their account is called. Babaji warns, do not wait for someone's downfall. That waiting itself binds you to their karma. Instead, free yourself. Forgiveness does not mean they were right. Forgiveness means you refuse to carry poison for someone else's mistake. When you stay silent with awareness, when you walk away without hatred, when you heal instead of plotting, your soul rises above the account. Babaji says, souls don't take revenge. Souls balance truth. So if you were hurt, don't worry about revenge. Worry about your own peace. Because the soul that remains clean never has to return to unfinished lessons. And the soul that hurts others will meet itself again. Through life, not through enemies. Jai Babaji. Subconscious brain pattern. The mind you see, the mind you feel, is not just what you think. It is a vast ocean of memories, habits, fears, and desires. Most of it works silently beneath your awareness. This is the subconscious. Babaji says, your thoughts are seeds. Your subconscious is the soil. Whatever you plant, it grows. Whatever you water, it multiplies. If you feed it with fear, doubt, and anger, your life will be full of struggle. If you feed it with peace, focus, and clarity, even impossible things become possible. The subconscious does not argue. It does not question. It simply obeys what it is trained to believe. Babaji teaches, speak gently to yourself. Think consciously, for your subconscious will repeat it endlessly. Every habit, every emotion, every reaction, it begins in the subconscious. If you want transformation, do not fight your mind. Retrain it. Meditate, repeat, visualize. Plant seeds of love, patience, courage. Do this daily. Babaji says, change the inner voice, change the pattern, change the life. Your subconscious is your servant, not your master. Train it well, and the world will bend to your inner strength. Calm the mind, control the flow, and watch as life itself aligns with your highest vision. Jai Babaji. How does karma actually work? According to Mahavatar Babaji, karma is not controlled by destiny. It is governed by awareness. Karma works through 3 layers: thought, intention, and action. Every thought creates a seed. Every intention waters it. Every action gives it form. Most people think karma begins with action. Babaji teaches that karma begins in the mind. A thought repeated becomes a habit. A habit repeated becomes character. Character shapes destiny. This is how karma works silently. Babaji explains that karma does not punish, it educates. When a lesson is ignored, karma repeats. When a lesson is resisted, karma intensifies. When a lesson is understood, karma dissolves. Karma follows attention. What you constantly focus on, you strengthen. Fear-fed thoughts create fearful experiences. Anger-fed thoughts create conflict. Love-fed thoughts create harmony. Babaji says, reaction is the engine of karma. Awareness is the brake. When you react unconsciously, karma continues. When you respond consciously, karma weakens. Even suffering has a function. It slows you down. It forces reflection. It invites awareness. Babaji reminds seekers, you are not suffering because of karma. You are awakening through it. Karma loses power when observation begins. When you stop blaming, stop resisting, and start understanding. karma transforms into wisdom. Babaji teaches that discipline, right living, and inner silence rewrite karmic patterns. Kriya Yoga accelerates this process by purifying the mind and life energy. The highest truth Babaji gives is this: karma controls the unconscious. Awareness liberates the conscious. Live attentively. Act responsibly. Respond wisely. Then karma becomes guidance, not bondage. May Babaji's wisdom help you understand karma and walk freely beyond it. Jai Babaji. People keep asking, are ghosts real? Are demons real? Listen carefully. What you call ghost or evil spirit is not always something outside you. Most of the time, it is something inside you. Fear that you never faced. Guilt that you never healed. Anger that you never released. Desire that crossed its limit. These become shadows in the mind. When the mind is weak, imagination becomes powerful. When fear grows, the mind starts creating forms. That is when a human gives a shape and name to fear, ghost, demon, spirit. Babaji says, a strong, peaceful mind never sees ghosts. A disturbed mind sees ghosts everywhere. Does that mean nothing exists at all? Babaji smiles and says, the universe has many layers. Some energies exist, yes, but they cannot harm a person who is rooted in awareness. Light has no fear of darkness. Darkness exists only where light is absent. A person who lives with truth, discipline, and inner clarity cannot be touched by any negative force, seen or unseen. Why do people experience possession or fear at night? Because night silences the noise outside, and all the noise inside becomes loud. Babaji says, if you control your breath, your thoughts, and your actions, no ghost can come near you. Fear attracts fear. Calmness destroys fear. Before asking, is there a ghost outside? Ask yourself, is there fear inside me? The day you conquer your mind, ghosts will disappear from your life forever. That is Babaji's truth. Jai Babaji. When a snake appears in your dream and bites you, the first feeling that rises is fear. But Babaji says, do not stop at fear. Every dream is not meant to frighten you. Some dreams are meant to wake you up. A snake is not just poison. A snake is energy. A snake is awareness. A snake sheds its skin, and so it speaks of change. When a snake bites you in a dream, it often means something inside you has been ignored for too long. A truth you avoided, an emotion you buried, a warning you refused to hear. The bite is not punishment. The bite is a signal. Babaji says, what does not wake you gently, life wakes painfully. This dream may point to inner fear, betrayal, suppressed anger, or a transformation that is about to begin. Sometimes the snake represents a person. Sometimes it represents your own mind. Sometimes it represents your own power, which you are afraid to accept. If blood flows in the dream, it means emotional release. If pain is felt, it means resistance to change. If you wake up scared, it means the mind is still ruling you. If you wake up calm, it means awareness has begun. Do not rush to astrologers. Do not rush to fear. Sit silently and ask yourself, what truth am I running away from? Because Babaji reminds us, the snake bites only when you step unknowingly on its path. This dream is not a curse. It is a call to become conscious, a call to drop fear, a call to rise above ignorance, understand the dream, and the poison becomes wisdom. Ignore the dream, and the lesson repeats. Awareness is the antidote. Silence is the medicine. Truth is the liberation. If this message touched something within you, stay connected. Listen more. Observe deeper. And walk the path of awareness. Jai Babaji. People ask, is marriage a job? Babaji would smile and say, "Marriage is not a job you go to in the morning and return from in the evening. It is a life you enter and never clock out of. A job gives you salary. Marriage gives you responsibility. A job gives you holidays. Marriage tests you every single day. In a job, if the boss is strict, you resign. In marriage, when problems come, you grow, not run. Marriage is not about romance alone. It is about patience when romance fades. It is not about understanding only when things are smooth, but about standing firm when everything shakes." Babaji says, "Marriage is daily sadhana. Every argument is a lesson. Every silence is a mirror. Every sacrifice is an offering. In a job, mistakes reduce your bonus. In marriage, mistakes reduce love, unless corrected with humility. Marriage is where ego is slowly broken, where I becomes we, where winning an argument means losing peace. If you treat marriage like a job, you will always ask, 'What do I get?' But if you treat marriage like a path, you will ask, 'What can I give?'" Babaji reminds us, a successful marriage is not built by perfect people, but by two imperfect souls who refuse to give up on each other. Marriage is not a burden. It is a training ground for the soul. Those who escape from marriage's lessons will meet the same lessons again. In another form, another relationship, another life. So remember, marriage is not a job. It is a lifelong responsibility that shapes your destiny. Walk it with patience, live it with awareness, and you will discover marriage doesn't imprison you, it matures you. Jai Babaji.